Oh, hello there. We're just,
Hi there. How's your sex life?
this is what happens when you're in Unreal 4 game and you just run into the same space as someone else. Hang on.
I love how like the guns, like in this game, the guy's arms were through your face. Like, I've got you now. So what was this called? Ultra Extreme, Ultra Hardcore Extreme? I don't remember. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, you know, I'll look it up as we
Yeah,
talk.
so this game is really hard to describe. I understand it better now, what they were trying to achieve with this game. At the time, I had no idea what was going on. At the very beginning, you start the game, and this guy's talking to you, and I assume there was like an airplane crash or something, and you're up in the mountains, and this bad guy, I don't know what happens at that point. He
basically
just
is, like,
thought you would
torturing
die.
you.
Yeah, he thought you were gonna die, so he's like, well, here's a gun. You know how to use it if you want, if you don't think you're gonna survive. That's probably the easiest way to describe this. Then you're running through the mountain, and you look like there's been like versions of Mario where he's realistic and on steroids. Well, this is what that Mario would look like. And this guy is also in like plumber, like jeans, I don't know, plumber suit, just like Mario. But he doesn't wear a Mario hat, and he's not wearing red at all.
Yeah,
So
and
he
like
kind
the
of looks like
overalls just look like
overalls. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember.
they look
what it's
like
called.
painted on overalls.
Yeah, they're pretty much Mario in overalls, but he doesn't have a mustache. He could be like a Freddie Mercury on steroids or something. That's what it really looks like. And then there's these weird zombie things or people after you. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Russian town after you. And like there's so many people flying on the screen at you, and you've got this laser gun, I think. And
Yeah, you're
you
right.
have to
It
get
is
so many points.
Russian. It's Sergei Sevos.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
knew his name. But you have to get points, and like it's such an onslaught. It's kind of like Robotron meets realistic Robotron meets slaughtering like thousands of people. I don't know, and then like you get through the mountaintop, and you've gotten what 20,000 points. I don't remember how many, almost 30,000. And like it's in an enclosed space in a chasm, and so you're pulling them down. Now what I did was I ran backwards so I wouldn't die. So you like they're hitting you, but then they're giving you health packs. So your health bar or health number is going up and down. It's like all over the place, like 100, 1, 10, 50, then 80, then 70, and it's all over the place. Like, and if you don't keep getting those health packs, you're going to die, and then you get to restart, it seems like wherever you ended off, but with full health. It's very strange. And then the second part of the level, correct me if I'm wrong, there's some Nazi flags in this game.
Yeah, there's
which
like tons
just
of
randomly
Nazi
randomly in
swastikas.
there. It's like, and then the second level is like a village. It looks like a village, like half-made village, and it has more of the flags, and I don't know. It's a very weird. There's not really a plot at all. It's just a bad guy
Who's trying
says some lines.
Like, here's
and
the
then-
story. The murder of a psychopath miraculously clamped power into country, and fun begins. All are private and live very richly, except for you. Your young man is brutally murdered before your eyes. No one else kills, but this psychopath is a murderer. Under such circumstances, you will not have fun. Courts do not work. The police do not work. No one works, because
Okay,
the
so
country has a
everything's
base
corrupt.
income of $2 million.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, there's an infinite number of opponents, and like you're just swarmed, and like we tried to put the graphics on epic, but my laptop couldn't really do it.
So we had to resort to potato mode.
And really you're not missing much because, yeah, there's more frames, so at least you can survive better.
Yeah. And I mean,
But
like,
for like 70 cents or $1, I can see the fun in this game. Just it's so chaotic.
yeah, it's like one of those.
Not because it's just a great game. It's just insane and it makes no sense.
It's like a bad movie night thing.
Yeah,
where
it's like a bad action movie. It's like, well, what's playing on the TV? Oh, it's this game, ultra hardcore, whatever. Like,
we might as well just sit down and watch. And it's like,
it's not the worst game. I think really this versus Jet Hero. Jet Hero is sort of sadistic, It's sort of like,
But at the very least, like the graphics are clean.
yeah,
It
but this
feels-
game is like, it's a totally different game. It's more of an action game. And it's fun in the fact that you don't know what the heck's going on and it makes no sense. So it's kind of fun in that way.
And like the villain's hilarious too. At one point, he's like,
yeah.
"I destroyed your place because it did not have a permit. Do you want to know
Yeah.
why? I burned the records."
This game is just crazy in its own right. If you were looking for a crazy action game that's just weird and out there, then this is your 70 cents or $1 from a bundle.
Yeah, this is
Don't
like
pay
your.
$5. It's not worth the $5. It's just so zany out there.
It's actually $3.
Is it $3? Well, anyways, I like this game in the fact that it's crazy. I can't recommend paying more than 70 cents to $1 for it.
Yeah,
though.
I
It's
actually.
just so silly.
You know
and
what? I think
super violent, too.
I agree with you on that base alone because of just how silly it is.
It's ridiculous. Yes.
But like, if you really want to just buy good games,
This is a swarming zombie game.
yeah,
with
this
zombies.
this will probably make you convinced that Unreal games are like there is no good out of Unreal games.
There are no good Unreal games. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like this will be like, you know how people have this stigma against Unity games because of just how many asset flips there were.
This feels like an asset flip.
I wouldn't
Or
go as far as
asset
say
flip?
that
Sorry,
because
asset
because that those overalls look like their own asset,
Hmm.
but more like
It's sort of fun in like I need to sit down, I need to play something to let out my frustration and something that crazy. It's just
Yeah.
what the heck?
this is like that kind of game where you get a sensory overload and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, now I need to sleep.
Yeah. I'm tired of games because this is so crazy. And wow, what the hell's going on?
Just shut your brain off.
Yes.
It's just a
You
game.
can't even press play, you have to press open disk. Yeah. I recommend it. Go for the 70 cents or $1. Anything more than that, it's a funny diversion that makes no sense. You might like it, check it out, video first, and
It's like riff material. I'm just gonna point this out. There's
Yeah.
a very funny on the menu screen. There are so much things to look at. My eyes were drawn to one corner of the screen.
yeah. I can see it being more fun if your computer can handle it, but wow, I was surprised at how many people were swarming us on the screen. Like they would just run into it
To the point where they just mash up with each other.
yeah, and there's
Like,
just explosions upon explosions, and it's like I have no idea what's going on, but this looks hilarious. So
So yeah, that's the big reason of why you should buy
the
this game.
entertainment value for this game, not the fact that it's a fun game per se, because it is kind of fun in the fact it's crazy. Just what the heck's going on and why there's so many people trying to die. Like they're like lemmings. They're attracted to magnetism.
Yeah, they have these weird purple glows and,
And they
they
have
start
text,
to say
weird
with
text,
you.
yeah.
And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And they just ram into you and you don't know if they're helping you or not. Because
They're not helping you. Well, they give you health, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
I think we should wrap this up because it's.
long story short, you'd be wishing for Dynasty Warriors because at least with them they have their sense of morality and one of them attacks at a time.
Yeah, instead these guys are like, we must attack them all at once.
Alright, keep
It's
on
like
gaming.
the anti-Mario game.
Now I must fall off continually.
Alright, this only for the hardcore silliness. You must buy it. Bye.